When we think of the Everglades, we probably think of vast sawgrass prairies and soggy swamps. But sprinkled throughout the Everglades are many other important and unique habitats.
Today, with the help of Michael Barroso and Sanji Lara, two budding filmmakers from Felix Varela Senior High School, we're going to go on a hardwood hammock adventure. Let's go explore.
The hardwood hammock is dominated by subtropical, broad-leafed hardwood trees and shrubs. Some of these are endemic to Florida, but many are West Indian species that have spread to South Florida. Here we find the pigeon plum, poisonwood, live oak, satin leaf, and wild coffee, among others. We see a variety of fruits and nuts produced by these trees, enticing goodies for a host of small animals. Hardwood hammocks can be found on slightly higher ground throughout the Everglades. In the heart of the Everglades, they form islands, surrounded and shaped by the slow-moving river of grass. From above, we see how the flowing water carves these hammock islands into narrow, teardrop shapes. The hammock is a jungle of thick vegetation, and the canopy is so dense that just a spattering of light can penetrate to the forest floor. During the summer, it can be several degrees cooler in here. Native Americans like the Tequesta and Calusa often inhabited these hammocks, enticed by the shade and high ground. The many different trees and plants are constantly competing to snatch a bit of sunlight, and we see several interesting adaptations to help with this. Notice that although the canopy is thick with vegetation, there aren't very many short, bushy plants. Everything seems to be shooting up to occupy any available opening in the canopy. Epiphytes are plants that attach to trees without hurting them, like this bromeliad or this fern. Vines are plentiful, and they use the trunks of the hardwood trees like scaffolding to reach up towards the sky. The ficus tree, or strangler fig, is a fierce competitor. Its seeds are spread by birds that feast on the tasty figs. The seeds often land in the nooks of other trees where they germinate and grow. Air roots begin to grow around the host tree and soon take root in the forest floor. Eventually, the strangled tree may die and rot away, leaving a freestanding ficus in its place. The gumbo limbo tree is also common here. The red, flaky bark has earned it a few funny nicknames.
The sunburn tree and the tourist tree are two popular nicknames for the gumbo limbo, for obvious reasons.
The bark flakes off easily and serves an important purpose. It is a defense against strangler figs and vines. If a vine or a ficus seedling tries to wrap itself around a gumbo limbo trunk, the bark simply peels off.
When exploring around a hardwood hammock, it's always a good idea to watch your step. We often encounter solution holes, some small and some quite large like this one.
Archaeologists have found really cool things in many of these solution holes, like Native American artifacts or even the bones of Pleistocene mammals like the giant ground sloth.
These solution holes are common because the floor of the hammock is usually just a very thin layer of soil and leaf litter on top of a foundation of limestone rock. Limestone is fairly soft and soluble. The acid from decomposing vegetation on the forest floor mixes with rainwater, creating a mildly acidic solution of carbonic acid. Over time, this weak acid eats away at the limestone floor. The acidic runoff from a hammock island creates a moat of deeper water surrounding that island. This moat is an important defense for the entire island, forming a barrier to protect the hammock from forest fires during the dry season.
Now, the hardwood hammock is usually a pretty good place to go to escape the summer heat. Unfortunately, it's also usually thick with mosquitoes. The dense foliage surrounding the hammock protects it from the wind, keeping it damp and moist in the interior. Solution holes are often full of stagnant water, and unfortunately, that's the perfect breeding ground for mosquitoes.
But the hardwood hammock is also full of many less annoying creatures. Ligulous tree snails cruise the tree trunks, rasping off bits of lichen to eat. Songbirds are common, and so are spiders. The clever jumping spider hunts its prey without a web. Turn too quickly and you get a huge golden silk orb weaver in your face. The delicate zebra butterfly is a common denizen of the hammock. The female lays her eggs on passion vines, on which the larvae feed exclusively. You'll find squirrels and other rodents, which means this is perfect bobcat territory. Also ideal hunting and nesting grounds for the barred owl and the great horned owl. We've found a great horned owl nest where a downy owlet waits for its dinner. It looks like rat is on the menu once again. Food from the hammock. Feral pigs like these are not a rare sight. With less than 200 in the wild, the Florida panther certainly is.
The hardwood hammock is a wild place. It's a different world from the sunny marshland of the Sawgrass Prairie.
But the hardwood hammock is just as much a part of the Everglades, and another reason why the Everglades is one of the most biodiverse ecosystems in America. That was good. I didn't see as many mosquitoes, that's good.